anything. Anything. We do what Dons do, longest 90, anything.
Dons family, yeah?
Anything for the Dons!
Love that.
Take the time. We usually kick off at 10:30, it's 12:30, the boy is still late. Poor from you.
Update me with the injuries.
George, 4 to 6 weeks. Dolby, I can't actually remember what Dolby is. Dino, definitely 7 to 10 months, and Andrew, probably about 2 months.
What about you?
Me?
You been well?
Oh, what's it, Mum?
Bit busy for you lately. You've got a little injury crisis at the moment.
I know, and work's picking up as well. We rise to the challenge. It's just getting through it today, man. Today's the main focus, then we'll look at G's shoulder.
So I got injured yesterday, dislocated my shoulder. I'll be out for about 5 to 6 weeks. I'm not asking for any sympathy, to be honest with you, because we've got boys in our squad who have had lengthy injuries, and I know that I'll be back sooner rather than later, just in time for the Bickley game, of course, where they'll feel the wrath of the Dons in that final, man. See you soon, Bickley.
Hey, what's in that bag?
Let me just... Oh, it is. You ready?
Where are you coming from?
It's a standard. Man's got a whole bag of the choppables still, man's been bust.
A bit more stats to my game, so.
And chat to me, it's late, bro. Don't know about timekeeping. It's a pattern up. Too many times, man.
Late kick-off today.
You're not cup tied or anything?
Nah. I'm here today. I'm here.
I want to hear, man. Figs.
See you, man. Good, yeah?
Yeah, man. See you back, man.
Good to be back.
You were sunny a minute ago. Kick off time.
The English way. Pull
Sign
your
of
knees
what?
all the way in.
You saying that?
Good.
Taxi!
Same taxi, always working.
How you been scoring so many goals lately, man? What's going on, man?
I'm in the right place at the right time recently, man, and I'm just hungry. I'm hungry as I was day one, man. It's nothing more than that, bro.
Good to see you, man.
The doctor said all went well, so hopefully 7 months from now, a couple more nutmegs and that about. That's the plan anyway. I appreciate all the messages of love and stuff. It really gets me through. But in all honesty, I've been lucky to have these boys like Andrew, Mitch, George, always looking after me, Kingy, Ants. Like, don't try and deal with things on your own. Just get good people around you and it gets you through, man. So stay positive, peeps.
Mr. Old School.
Hello, Chris. They've taken 3 points off us, in my opinion, very unfairly. Accusations were made against me which were not true, and I apologise to anybody who may have been offended by those accusations which were brought against me, which were totally false. God bless you all. I'm sorry to be moaning in the camera, but it's been a tough few weeks, and I've not been down here to see my beloved Dons, but now I'm back. God bless you, Tyson Fury, and all your family. I love you. I love watching you on telly, and God bless you, and well done in the World Championship.
Up the Dons. Brilliant toast, man. Good. Love that, Doc.
Let's get serious.
Hey, Mons, get rid of that, mate.
Hey, let's listen up.
Mons, get your head on the game, bro. Come on.
But, where am I going to leave the camera?
Bro, give it to Chris, bro.
He's gone.
Hey, boys, so, I got it. Give the camera to you, man.
Let's grab that from.
We are going to need to go into this game as men. We're going to need to go into this game as warriors. But we need to know that we cannot get carried away. We do not get sucked into their game, but we need to be ready and prepared for what they're going to throw at us.
Boys, I just want us to concentrate on what we do. I don't really care what they do. I know when we play football and we're on top of a game, we can beat anyone. Don't get on top of each other. Encourage good things. Encourage people to shoot. Encourage people to pass. Don't get on each other's backs.
This is it. We've got to get through to the next round of the cup, and it's going to come from hard work and that self-belief. Stick together, make sure you do it right, and that's not getting bored of making the right decisions.
Business as usual.
One.
Nice.
Commentating live from the streets of Rio de Janeiro, I give you today's lineup. We've gone for the usual 4-3-3. No Big G means we've got Jazz in between the sticks. A back four of SK, Doctor, Az and Mal. 3 in the middle, we got RP7, Montel and Nita in the 10. 3 up top, Zach Answer in the 9, Nathan Palmer and K Runner. On the bench today, J Boogie, Oz, Fagan, Diggers and King.
Shock him into it!
Man, I'm trying.
We're so lively!
Where?
So lively!
Hey Palms, let's go! 90 minutes of work!
90 minutes plus of work!
Okay then, what's happening, people? Welcome back to another episode of SC DONS Sunday League Football, and today's game coming in the quarter-final of the PCC Cup against a team called BLENDON. I don't know too much about them, but what I do know is they have gone the whole season unbeaten, and it's going to be these type of games. So 2 minutes on the dashboard, you can already see the type of game it's going to be. Tackles come flying in. So Ryan Palmer drops it, back post cleared out, corner to the Dons. So 5 minutes in, rain pouring down, BLENDON go long. SK tries to clear his lines, don't quite work. Number 10 still got his foot on the ball, and this happens.
Fucking hell. George, stand up a bit.
So 8 minutes in, definitely not the start we wanted. It's 1-0 to BLENDON. As you can see, Ryan Palmer spreads it out wide. It comes to Malachi. We gotta try and get something soon as it's cleared on as far as Zach answer to K. And it's clear from BLENDON. Like I said, somebody just here for the tackles. So 12 minutes in, I'd say that the Dons have pretty much been in control of the game at the moment, but 1-0 down. We need something. It's a lovely ball from Ants through to K, and it's blown off at offside.
Yes, Flip.
So 16 on the dashboard, Don still chasing the equaliser. Another little disco turn from K Runner. He pushes it in front of him. He has a go from 700 yards. Hey Chris, I don't feel well.
I think you need a doctor.
It's the inside of the net cam. So finally, 20 minutes in, we've got ourselves back in the game, and deservedly so, I do think. It's a lovely little turn for the number 10. It's whipped in, and I tell you what, it's not only Scotty that hits bars on a Sunday afternoon.
Oh! Hey, Drew, stand back just a little bit. Drew, stand back a bit.
Sunday League football, the muddy way.
in the showers!
So as you can see, it's a very physical affair. Nigel Neita sends their number 10 to the changing rooms. Number 7 ain't happy about it, comes flying in like a little Jack Russell, but Neita's still got the ball, and it's a foul to the Dons. So 25 in, and what a game this is proving to be. It's a fantastic show up as well. There's about 300, 400 people there. But it's more from BLENDON, and this happens. So exactly what we did not want. The Dons go 2-1 down. Palms gives away possession in a dangerous area. 10 collects it, and it hits Zach Hans's G-Wagon. So more from BLENDON as the 4 picks it up. Mal's just trying to jockey him. He finds number 10. It's a really good weighted pass back to the 4. He's whipped it in, back post. So more from the Dons now, chasing this equaliser before half time. K Runner receives it on the half turn, gives it away. Number 5 trips over his own sock. It's Ants. Collects it, moves away so elegantly. He looks up, he's got Neita alongside him. He sells the defender a rocking horse, cuts it on his left. So approaching the 30th is K Runner to Ants. He's giving it to Neats. Back to Ants. So pumped long again by BLENDON. I don't know what's going on here at the back with the communication. Jazz comes to collect. He drops it, and then we got lucky to get away with that one. So from this one here, the ball's played along. We thought he was offside, so did Big G. So he's asking the liner what's going on, and he's having a little back and forth with one of their fans.
Referee! He's received it offside!
Shut up!
Yeah, you can shut up too. You don't need to tell me when to shut up. You're an old man, you've got better manners than that. Exactly, yeah, great for you. Great for you. I wouldn't talk to an old man that way. I wouldn't talk to an old man that way. I wouldn't talk to an old man, you're a senior. Yeah, great, you've got great manners. Yeah, you sound amazing, fantastic, well done to you.
So as you can hear, one of the people on the sideline was trying to be rude to Big G. He's just letting them know we've got to have more manners than that as Ryan Palmer collects it, knocks it forward to K Runner. He has a go. Well, it's easy for the keeper. Some of you just here for the tackles. So 36 on the clock, Don still chasing this equaliser as Ants collects it on the turn. Turns out has an inch. So approaching the half-time whistle is still 2-1 to BLENDON. Looks like we're going to have to go in at half-time, regroup, and come up with a plan for the second half.
Look, because I'm always the scapegoat for everything else. It's doing my head in, man.
We're all team, don't worry.
Why is he a strong mentality? Guys, seconds, thirds and fourths, they win everything. We're not going to win the game like that. We need to get on first, second and thirds. We have to. But boys, people are going to make mistakes. It's football. People don't mean to do it on purpose. Don't get on people and don't take it personal. Jazz, come in here. Just don't take it personal. Jazz, you're not the scapegoat. We're just saying certain things you may be able to pick it. We're not saying it might be correct. We're just talking. That's it. Just take it on board. And these men in this pitch, we're in control of it. We can win this game. I'm telling you, we can win this game 3-4 more goals. Just got to believe in it.
There's not a better footballing team than you guys. But what you have to understand, if you don't play football, it's a level playing field against the opposition. You have to play football. But also there's discipline. So, Kieran, you're playing left wing. If the ball comes down the left side, just tuck in and play with Aziz. Nathan Palmer, you have to tuck in and play with Malachi. Partnerships all over the pitch. Let's do our basics right, we'll go and win the game. And we need Montel, drive the game from midfield. We need Montel to drive the game from midfield. Stay on this game. We need you to stay on this game. George is out, you're usually playing centre half, you're in goal today. It is what it is. Stay on the game. Let it go. Whatever it is, let it go now.
They f***ing earned the right to be on this pitch. We've got to do the same again. This is our home ground. Yep. You want to make this a fortress, people have to know that the Dons always fight back, and that's what you got to do second half. Put in a big shift, chaps. This game's there to be won. 3, 2, 1, Dons!
Well done, boys, come on.
Packs go, money in the band, slap O's, cash flows, racks come, racks go, at home chilling with my hat low, Mac toes, slap O's, trap phones, cracks so, packs go, hardly the bando, template Peugeot.
So I'm currently out in Brazil, and I haven't got Crooked to do Don of the Week with me, but I've got Ginge. Wow, family. Who's that? Dino, yeah. Nah, Ginge, that ain't Dino, this is Jerks. He's showing love from Istanbul. I swear Dino's Turkey. Shane says he loves the kit and everything. He's a big fan of the club. Anything for the Dons. He's got big feet Carter on the back of his shirt. I love that you got the shirt and name. But where's the number, family? Exotic_Rickson in the Dons home jersey from last season. I love that. Looking like a young Scotty before the beers. Spot a Don! Hey, Flipper. Posing like a baddie ain't part of my 6-week program, bro. Hey, Flips. You been spotted. Donny on a date, yeah. Hey, Donny. You been spotted. One grey sock, one black sock, yeah, Palms. Staying all over the place. You been spotted. A special shout out to our sponsors: Juvenus, Gullens, Kit Locker, SIS, and Fireaway. Don't forget your 10% discount from Fireaway. Second half begins. Boom! Now I don't know who this Mr. Bean lookalike is, but he seems to know my real name, so I have one question for him. What would you do for a signed SC Dons shirt? So, 3-1 to Blendon. Exactly not the start we wanted. His palms on the edge. Oh. Some of you are here for the goals, some the tackles.
Lovely!
So 50 on the clock, 3-1 down, and some things still don't need commentary. This goal can.
They got Ray Parler as their skipper. Hello, Ray.
Hello, Ray. Anything, bro. Anything.
So straight away, Don's back into it, 3-2. Then this happens. But who's offside?
Who's offside? Who's offside? Slow down, Andrew. Slow down, Andrew. Wasn't a goal.
Ray Parler, you passed it.
So again, the geezer with a mop top saying my name. They all seem to know my real name. I don't know any of them. And then this happens.
Send the ball.
Cheerio! 58th, RP7.
Go! Oh!
So 60th minute, it's more for the Dons. It's RP7 on his left. Quick change, boogie for palms.
Come on. I mean, it's all 3-2 and that. Man's coming with the good fortune to change the game, you know what I'm saying?
So 67th minute is still 3-2 to Blendon. We need something, especially while we've got this advantage. Big save from Jazz. So 70th minute on the clock is Palms in the middle of the pitch, turns into trouble, loses possession. 10 collects it, passes it over. Then this happens.
Oh, look at that!
That's what happens. You let yourself down in the team.
72 on the clock. Some things don't.
Go!
He's a fucking golden boy! SC DONS graduate! Homemade! He loves the club! He loves our club!
So 2 moments of magic makes it 3-3 from Zach Answer. Mad challenge from Az. He's lucky to stay on. So 75 on the clock, it's whipped in from Blendon. Back post, cut across.
Lovely DONS! It's that DONS spirit again! It's that DONS spirit!
King, we only need one. Work both ways.
Mia!
We call him Zach Answer. He's a SC DONS graduate. And as Big G says, he loves the club as he turns their defender ever so easily and puts it on the plate for the boy King. Stolcam. So what a game this has been. Finally, for the first time in the game, the Dons find themselves ahead. But hang on.
Come on, Jazz, big save.
So it's happened. It is 10 men each. It's 4 goals each. What a cup game this is. It's Zach Answer on his left. So 84 on the clock is King. He finds Monts. He's got Ants to his right. He picks out the runner, Cave Runner. He tries to cut it across. So 86 on the clock. A ball over the top from Blendon. Ryan Palmer 1-on-1 with their striker. He goes down. So the striker after the game told us that it weren't a foul. Palm said he hasn't touched him, but the ref's given it.
The hell is this guy?
Chris, I have done some research into this fella. I don't know who he is, but he looks a lot like Miss Doubtfire. So we're gonna call him Miss Doubtfire.
He looks like Garfield.
Fam, he looks like my man, Ron Weasley.
Where does he get his haircut from, fam?
So it's happened, it's 5-4 to Blendon, but the Dons will not switch off. It's a corner with the last few minutes to go, and this happened. Now, apparently, the goal was given off because they said the ball went out of play. So we're going to look back at it. We also want to look at this version. You can see J Boogie has fouled no one. It's clearly a goal. When we look from this angle, you can see the ball has not gone out of play. We've been bumped. Nothing we can do about it. So into the dying seconds, play continues. No goal, whipped over SK back post. Ever so close, but yet so far. And with the full-time whistle about to go, Blendon take the victory 5-4. Regardless of any decisions, I want to give all the credit to Blendon. A very good side. They came, they earned the right to play, and the victory belongs to them and they deserve it. And we wish them all the best for the remainder of the cup and the season. I want to send a big shout out to all the Don supporters who came out to watch, and the Blendon supporters and the Mutuals for creating such an amazing event for Sunday League football as usual. Meanwhile, we are the Dons. We show you everything, our wins and our losses. We go again next week in the semi-final of the Kent Cup, and we will bounce back. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Chris, how many likes do we need for this video?
15k.
You heard him, 15,000 likes. Give the boys what they want.
Let me tell you something, that's painful. It's painful. But now you see what it means to a community to be SC Dons. You see what it means? That's why we cannot rest on our laurels as a football club. If you want to be the best, week in, week out, you have to deliver. We can talk about being the best, we're not the best. That proves to you we are not the best Sunday football team. And you know why we're not the best? Because we lack discipline too much. And this game reminds me of the game we played against Bickley, where we lacked discipline and we end up the game got abandoned because we thought we were wearing a green shirt, we owned the right. We lacked discipline today. We got back in the game and then we lost our discipline again. But guys, look at that community over there. Look at them buzzing. The pain from losing today should make you not want to lose again in a cup like this.
So, boys, strip tackle. So, I killed the team today. So.
You have to turn into a gritty beast if you're playing gritty beasts. We are footballers, but it's just coming out looking cold, looking like you may have been out on the night before, whereas these men came out shorts and t-shirts, ready for today. And I said you just have to be ready for war.
Boys, we got outworked. We got outworked. Simple as, got outworked. Not enough people hungry enough, passionate enough to get back behind the ball, doing the ugly side of things. It's all good when we're on the ball, little 5-yard passes and stuff like that, but off the ball, they're running. Left back, he's got up the pitch about 30 times. No one's tracked him. Malachi's overloaded. The whole game has been overloaded. In the middle, they're not disciplined in the middle. There's about 4 of them in, but we haven't dropped in. It's little things like that. On the pitch behind me, to the side of me, I'm hearing arguments where no one can actually accept what people are saying. There's proper arguments on the pitch. This stuff can't happen if we want to win games. Every single one of the players wanted it more. We didn't want it enough. We didn't want it enough. Throw-ins, we're not sprinting there. Someone else sprinting to get on the ball. Play, tick. There's not enough of us with that energy today. There wasn't.
When we win, everyone's here to patch up on the back all together. When we lose, people are setting us up brain. Stay together. You win game, big game. You lose, big game together. These games happen. I'm not digging no one out. I weren't good enough today. We all weren't good enough today. We weren't good enough as a collective. Stay together, boys. Got a long old season. It's got to make history.
But make it hurt.
Come on.
Make it hurt.
3, 2, 1, dance!
Anything. We do what Dons do. Longest 90. Anything. Hands full of blood, family stuff.